welcome back to my channel. This is Nana Chats. Let's talk reclaiming my why. 5% of lawyers are black. Ground. It is okay for you to open up and swallow me now. I wanted to die. It's my padfolio. You see it? You see it? The judge was yelling, the prosecution was yelling, the defense was yelling, like everybody was yelling.
My study mom.
I got this idea because I've been feeling burnt out in a lot of different areas in my life, in school, in church. I'm like tired, very tired today. There's just a lot going on, and it's not hard to just be feeling burnt out. Like, listen, we put the fire to both ends of the stick and it's coming the fuse is cutting real short, you feel me? And that's what's been happening to me. I know last semester and just throughout, I guess, the past 2 or 3 years, I've been hearing a lot about a why. So like, what is your why? Have you heard that before? What is your why? I think a lot of the times we focus on creating it, right? So, okay, this is my why. But we often forget that why, or we push that why to the back and we get enthralled and entangled,
and then I got into an entanglement
and all of the other side effects and stuff that we're doing throughout life, and we no longer remember what the main reason, what the main purpose is for us doing all of these things. So today we're going to be reclaiming our whys. I got the title of this video from Auntie Maxine Waters, you feel me? Reclaiming my time, reclaiming my time, reclaiming my time.
Reclaiming my time, reclaiming my time, reclaiming my time, okay? Reclaiming my time.
So today we're gonna be reclaiming my why, reclaiming my why, reclaiming my why. I'm reclaiming my why. So first of all, we need to talk about what a why is for some people who might not know. Now, I'm sure you've heard of the word why. It's usually posed in a question form. Why?
Why? Why? Why? Why? Why?
But when it comes to yourself, right? When you want to personalize it, like, what is my why? That is more of a personal mission statement. So you know how companies have mission statements, right? So our purpose, or we thrive to such and such and such, or we create such and such so that our community can blah, 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 blah. That's their why, their mission statement. So what is your personal statement? What is something that is the underlying reason for you doing everything that you're doing in this life? Now, there can be small whys for situations, right? So why am I working 2 jobs? Because my kids need to eat, right? So my why is so that my kids can eat. You get what I'm saying? So a why is what you want fulfilled from doing what you're doing. So like I said, why am I working 2 jobs? So my kids can eat. So now if you're at work and somebody's trying you at work and you want to go off at work, you remember your why. You want to clap back, you remember your why. My kids still need to eat. If I get fired, can my kids eat? No. So I'm doing this because of my why. Why am I in law school? Because I want to help people. Now notice I didn't say because I want to be a lawyer. Even if I don't become a lawyer, I still have a purpose in this life. I still have other things that I can do to fulfill my why of helping other people. Your why is your reason.
What was the reason? What was the reason? What was the reason?
And sometimes to create your why, you have to constantly ask yourself why. So, example that I'm gonna try and give off the top of my head, hopefully it sounds smart. So one example is, why am I doing all of this hard work right now? Because I'm in law school. Why? Right? Why am I in law school? Well, because I want to become a lawyer. Why? Because I want to help people. You see how I got to my why at the end? Why? You may have to consistently ask yourself why over and over again until you get to the deep why within you. If you want to get, figure out what your deep why is. So moving on. Why is having a why important? Your why is your source of motivation. When you know why you're doing something, it continues to push you right? When you know what the end result that you want is, it reinvigorates that motivation within you over and over and over again. So even when you get tired, even when you're frustrated, even when you feel like you're done, you remember your why, and it's your main source of motivation. Your why also keeps you on track. So let's say you want to start an organization in your community to uplift young women of color, right? And that's your why. Throughout life, all you want to do continuously is uplift young women of color, or women of color in general. This is your why. You go forth and you birth said organization. So now you've created the organization, and guess what comes with that? Maybe paperwork comes with that. Maybe finding funding comes with that. Maybe finding people to work in the organization comes with that. You need a structure. You need somebody to head this department, somebody to head this department. You need rules for the young women. You need rules for anybody coming in. You need, you're doing the hiring and the rehiring and the firing process. All of these things come into it. A whole lot of stuff piled one on top of the other, and there's probably a whole lot more that goes into starting organizations and stuff like that, right? So all of that comes in there, and now you're overwhelmed. And not only are you overwhelmed, but you're trying to get everything done. You want to get everything done on time. I'm getting this done, I'm getting this done, I'm getting this done. It's so easy to drown under all of that stuff and forget why you started this organization in the first place. But if you keep your why in mind, it constantly reminds you of why you're doing what you're doing. It keeps you on track. Now you're looking at everything through the filter of your why. And that leads straight into the next point. A why keeps you from doing unnecessary things. Sometimes, like I said, we get enthralled and entangled all up in it, this thing called life, you feel me? And people are gonna ask you to do things. People are just gonna ask for a lot from you. You're always gonna be needed in multiple areas, doing multiple things. And sometimes we have to learn the art of saying no. Yep. Now, how do you know what to say no to? Sometimes there are things that somebody asks us and we want to say no just because we don't want to do it, right? Now, obviously, if you need to do it, then you have to say yes. But then if you look at your life, what is your life's goal? What is the overall why, right? We need to be obedient, yes, all of these different things, but what is the why? Does this fit into your why? Does it even lead you on your path to your why? Is it a stepping stone in your why? Now, I'm not saying you don't have to do it just because it has nothing to do with your why. You still can. It's your life. But there are a lot of unnecessary things that we constantly do in life that is nowhere near our why. We are just out here just doing things for everybody, just pouring out of an empty cup, you feel me? Sometimes we have nothing, but we have to give everything to everybody else. And the everything we're giving to everybody else does not even help us to reach our goal or reach our why. So we're working harder so other people can reach their whys more comfortably, and we're neglecting our own. Really? No, that's not what we're gonna do. It's 2021. That is over. Now, of course, we want to be nice. We want to be helpful. If you can give, you have the time, you have the capacity emotionally, you have the wisdom, you have the money. If you can and you are willing to and you want to, then do it. But a lot of these things that we don't want to do, we're actually not obligated to do if they are actually going to stray us away from our why. So that is another reason why a why is important. It stops you from saying yes to a whole bunch of unnecessary things that you ain't got no business doing. Having a why also prevents burnout. And why does burnout come? Burnout comes because we forget why we're doing the things we're doing. And we get tired, and we get irritated, and we get frustrated, and we get discouraged, and we no longer want to keep doing what it is that we started out doing. We have no vim, no consistency, right? None of that. Constantly remembering your why which serves as your constant motivation, will help you to not feel as burnt out so quickly, and it can reinvigorate you from the place of being burnt out. So maybe you want to have your why written down on a nice little piece of paper on your wall so you see it every day. Maybe you want to have it as your screensaver on your phone so you see it and you're constantly remembering, this is why I'm doing what I'm doing. On a deeper level, can I get deep with you? Can I get a little bit deep with you? I believe that everybody has their own giftings and talents, innate giftings and talents that they were born with. Maybe they learned as time went along and they just got really good at, but you have your giftings and talents, right? It is important for you to have your why and remember your why, because your why is, if it's not your purpose, it's directly connected to your purpose. We all have a purpose. People are just good at different things. And in society, we need all of those good people doing different things. Just like in the church, we always say, every joint supplies. The Bible says every joint supplies. In society, every joint supplies. And if you don't know your why, what you're doing to the rest of us is depriving us of something that we need in society. There is a hole in the society because you don't know your why. And also there's a hole in your heart because you don't know your why. We need to constantly remember our why in order to fulfill our purpose. Without a why, you may be searching forever. Doing this job, you're trying this thing, you're trying this human being, you're trying all of these different things and never finding fulfillment. And that's because you don't know what your why is. At least having an overall goal. I want to help people. So now, no matter what I do in life, I have that why. And I can do the different things. There's so many different things in this world that you could do to help other people and feel fulfilled because it is fulfilling my why. You need to reclaim your why. Reclaim your why. Whenever people are frustrating you, reclaim your why. When you're getting pissed off at work, reclaim your why. When you're getting frustrated in school, reclaim your why. In your career, what is your why? Yes, you may have to start at the lowest position, doing the dirtiest things that you don't want to do, doing everybody else's dirty work. But what is your why? Is what you're doing going to help you get to that why, get to that overall goal in your life, get to that thing that you would really regret if you never get to? Is it going to help you get there? Well, let's get to it, baby. Because I know what my why is and I continuously reclaim my why, take it back from the frustration in the situation. This is my why. Situation, you're not going to take my why away from me. Frustration, you're not going to take my why away from me. My why stands. And because I have that why, I'm going to keep pushing forward. I'm going to keep fighting and I'm going to keep doing what I need to do to get to where I want to be. So what are we going to do? What are you going to do? Tell me. I'm going to reclaim my why. I'm reclaiming my why. That's it. Period. That's all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for coming. I really do appreciate you all. The briefing video that I said I was gonna post like 2 weeks ago is coming. I've just been super duper busy, guys. So I want it to be perfect for you all. So it's gonna take me a while to edit that video. Other than that, I just want to thank you guys so much for your consistency, even when I'm not as consistent as I should be. I'm so glad I can help. We are here to grow together. It's a journey for me too. And I'm glad y'all can join me on this journey and I can help and join in yours. Okay, like, comment, subscribe, share, all that great stuff. Love y'all. Bye.